my Pokemon anime journey. So after Christian tied with Red, as both of their Pokemon fainted, as Christian could not keep up with the strength of Red's Charizard and how immensely powerful it was. Red says that he's not going to come on his journey, but he will come back to the Kanto region and start being champion again and visit his mom, Professor Oak and Blue. Christian says okay as Christian gets on Salamence and flies away. Christian says that was as he pulls Greninja out of the Pokeball, throws it out but then Greninja's blue. He's no longer black. As Christian realizes that the transformation is not permanent and also his shiny form is gone. Looks like but then he sees a black spot and rubs it off and says, "This was paint that entire time?" I guess that's just what happens. I'll be right back.
I'd like to point out, this is what they have put on the sheet. That happens when we do this.
Let's get back into this. So Christian would say, "Well, I guess you're still back to normal," as they fly off. Christian decides to go to the Hoenn region and catch a couple of Pokemon. He gets in there and says, "Ooh." So in it, he travels through Hoenn and beats the league. Then he travels to Sinnoh, catches a couple of Pokemon, catches one Pokemon there actually. Then he leaves. Then he heads to Unova, wins that league. Oh yeah, he never beats the champions. He can't beat Steven or Diantha or Cynthia. He's not even close to their level. He's got a long way to go before he's champion level. He's back to Kalos, telling Professor Sycamore all about his journeys, and Professor Sycamore gives him a ticket, telling him to head to Alola. There's some new friends that you could probably meet there. As he goes, right. As he gets out a Pokeball and throws it. And out comes Salamence as they fly to the port. As they get onto it, and Christian says, "Let's go." As they head straight off to Alola on the plane. Oh yeah, Ash should be in Kalos by then. Actually, no. Ash would have already been in Journeys by then. Because Ash was in Sinnoh when Christian was in Kanto. So Christian's got a lot of battle experience, along with a brand new team. So once he heads to Alola, Christian would catch a couple Pokemon and heard that there's a league champion named Ash Ketchum. Christian says that kid sounds pretty cool. I guess I'll go meet him one day. As Christian would win the second Alola League conference, and let me explain how the battle will go. His final battle is with Gladion. And he says that Christian says that he's going all out and to not mess with, never ever mess with a person who's got 5 titles. Christian says, "I'll beat you with one Pokemon," as Christian has only used his Salamence this entire time and swept the league. Guzma would have competed as a nice person. Now Christian goes, "Let's go!" I mean, sure, Guzma might have won because remember, Guzma beats Gladion in the games. And so do I, because I can't never beat Guzma because all I choose is Incineroar. And I never have any rock Pokemon that can counter Golisopod. Because all of my rock Pokemon get wrecked by Razor Shell. Whatever, let's get into this. So, he'd say, "Greninja, I choose you!" The judge says, "Oh, it's a Greninja! This is the second Pokemon that he's ever used in the league. Let's see this boy's mysterious strength." Christian has only been training for about 5... He went through all the regions in about a year, so he's now 15. And he hasn't mastered the Battle Bond form. But he needs a couple of minutes. He needs a couple of months to finally master that form. As Christian says, "Let's go, Greninja! Water Shuriken!" To Water Shuriken, as Gladion says, "Lycanroc, use Stone Edge!" But the Water Shuriken cut through and hit Lycanroc, almost defeating it already. He goes, as Lycanroc falls, he goes, "That was so powerful." Christian says, "Night Slash!" As it cuts through, you know who. Lycanroc. Lycanroc falls and is already fainted. Gladion is shocked that Lycanroc is already down. Christian used 2 moves, Night Slash and Water Shuriken. He says that this trainer is deadly, and Lycanroc was my strongest. As he says, "Go, Silvally!" As he says, "Silvally!" Christian says, "Use Ninja Blade!" As he cuts through and defeats him with just 1 shot. And Gladion is confused. This is worse of a beatdown than he had with Ash. His battle with Ash was amazing, but it's no longer fun. Christian says, "Let's go! Let's go full power, Greninja!" As they go, as Greninja powers up even further, as Christian says, "Now, Water Shuriken!" As he throws 2 more at Umbreon. Because, remember, Silvally got knocked out. As Umbreon gets hit by all of them as it falls, Christian goes, as Umbreon gets hit by all of them and then is defeated, Christian would defeat Kukui, as well as he to get out of the Alola region. As he's got a couple of trophies, as he goes home to the thing region, as he puts it down. As he puts down all of his trophies. As then he heads out. Let me explain all the Pokemon. Kanto, he caught an Arcanine. And he also caught my favorite Kanto Pokemon, Pidgeot. Pidgeot is my favorite because of just how badass it looks. From Johto, you all know he caught Ampharos and Heracross. Hoenn, he caught a Swellow, because I actually love Swellow, it's an amazing Pokemon. And a Metagross, who was given to him by Steven. He also, now, for Sinnoh, he caught 1 Pokemon. He caught a Toxicroak. Yes, he did. He caught a Toxicroak from Sinnoh. I'm kidding. He got a Riolu egg. And now he has a Lucario. Now from Unova, he's got a Braviary. I know Zach had this too, Lumiose Trainer Zach did, but I can't help liking Braviary. You guys remember in my playthrough that I had a Braviary? When I talked about having Braviary, I love Braviary. It's an amazing Pokemon. You can't help me from not liking it. I know I've chosen a lot of flying types. You're lucky I didn't choose Staraptor. Alright, he didn't need to catch anything from Kalos, because Kalos was pretty much useless, since he's already caught in a lot of Pokemon there. In Alola, he caught a Dusk Lycanroc, a Toucannon. Okay, no, I gotta stop with the regional words. He caught a Dusk Lycanroc, and an amazing new Pokemon. Let's see what. Let me remember what I was gonna say. And he caught an Alola Ninetales, yes, because I actually like Alola Ninetales. And now he's heading off to Galar to participate in the gym challenge. He only brings Greninja, Ninetales, and Salamence. Those are his 3 main Pokemon. He brings the rest of his team in. He uses his starting team: Greninja, Talonflame, Gallade, because he decided he really likes Gallade, and he got that. Who is now a Mega Gallade. He's also got a Lucario, a Mother Fluffin. He's got his Arcanine, and then he's got his final Pokemon that he has on his team, Dusk Lycanroc. He's ready to take on the Pokemon. He sweeps the gym challenge because it's not even hard. Then he participates in the World Cup, aka the Pokemon League, and he fights all the way up to Leon. Christian says, "Let's go!" Use Cut! With a cut and cuts through, and is battling Leon's Pokemon, but Leon is very strong and defeats his entire team until Greninja, with just his Charizard. All of his other Pokemon were knocked out. Christian says, "Let's go! Greninja!" Leon sweeped his entire team with just his Charizard. All of his Pokemon are still up. I'll be right back. Hey guys, let's get back into this. So with this, he sent out his final Pokemon. Okay, his Lucario did big damage, and Lucario and Lycanroc did big damage to Charizard. And Leon's using his entire team. Now, he's going to have an Inteleon starter, because remember, the protagonist is supposed to pick Cinderace, and Hop's supposed to have Rillaboom. So let's get into this. Christian would say, let's go! Greninja! As Greninja goes, Greninja! Remember, it's a normal Greninja. And he's got that awesome Greninja form, because that's technically my nickname, but I can't put Christian because it's way too long. Kristoshi Gekuga. Because they have mastered the form now. Christian says, Aah! As Greninja turns into Kristoshi Gekuga. As he's now Greninja. As it's a black color, it's deep black, like shiny Greninja. Its tongue is red. Its eyes are red. It's got the plant forehead thing that Ash's Greninja have. It's got blue sleeves on it, though. It's got black sleeves on it to represent Christian's clothes. And it's also got a sword on it. It's also got a water sword on its side, along with a shuriken on its back. It's kind of like Sasuke's sword, where he pulls it like that. But no, it's actually like a samurai place, where they put it on their hip, and then they could just pull it out like... Christian says, let's go, Greninja! Use Ninja Blade! As he cuts through, but then he drops the Ninja Blade as it disappears, as Christian says that he can only use that move once. It was a one-time move, because of how powerful it is. Other times, I got lucky, as he says, now use Night Slash! He tells him to use... Leon tells his Charizard to use Thunder Punch as they go. Christian says, Water Shuriken! As he clashes and they go. As Christian throws his Water Shuriken. As Greninja throws Water Shuriken, hitting Charizard, who turns into Gigantamax. Christian thinks that he's screwed and can't win, but Greninja isn't giving up. Christian says, now! As Greninja's holding his Water Shuriken like Naruto would with a Rasen Shuriken, and throws it as he goes, Greninja! As it's blue, as the Water Shuriken has turned yellow and a golden color, he goes, break massive Water Shuriken! As this is huge, and he launches it at full force. Leon shoots out a max wildfire as the two attacks clash, creating a tectonic explosion, wiping back the audience. As many were hurt by this battle, as Leon's Charizard has been defeated. Christian Greninja is still standing at full health. Christian, while in the midst of the fog, quickly sprays a potion all over a full restore, so now Greninja is back at full health. As he goes, good job, Greninja. As he says, go, Dragon Bolt! Christian says, one shot it, Night Slash! And cuts through it with just the Night Slash defeats him. He says, go, Inteleon! Christian says, Grass Knot! Knocking Inteleon down every single time. And then he says, Night Slash! And cuts through it. Leon is wondering how strong this kid is. Christian is defeating all of Leon's Pokemon until his last one. Christian goes, use Water Shuriken! It pulls the Water Shuriken off his back and throws it along with two Water Shurikens from its legs. Since it can compress sharp water from there, it hits and explodes. As he's happy that he won the battle. But he doesn't want Leon's champion status, he just wants to be known as a battle master. Christian is now known as the Battle Master. And that's it for now, guys.